on Thanksgiving. It's on a Thursday after all, and it was a lot of fun. Hold on, they're talking to my ear. What was that?
Our signal didn't go through.
Oh, our sig.
Live now.
So we're doing it again?
Yeah,
Okay, guess what? Signal lost. Try again.
we're live now.
Oh, okay. Now we're live again. Wow, this is live for you, right, guys? Okay, so I see a couple of you are here with me, and I know some of you guys were here with me last week on Thanksgiving, so thank you for your dedication. And those of you who won things on our special show, because we gave away a bunch of things last week, we're going to be mailing those out to you today, so you should have those by next week's show, and you can tell us all about it. All right. Let me say hey to a couple people, and then I'll tell you how our show's going to go. I want to say hey to Sandy and Marcus, Mark, Artie, Brian, and Lola. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you're new here, comment and let me know who you are and where you're from. We love to put the pins on the map and see where people are tuning in from. And we have a special guest calling in today because of our big giveaway for the month. So I'm going to tell you about that in a few moments as well. But as always, first I love to talk about our magazine. And here's our November issue. I'll give you a sneak peek of our December issue because it's almost December as well. But this is our November issue, and on the cover is the exhibit at the Musical Instrument Museum. It's an electric guitar exhibit, and it's really cool. I know Dan loved it because he's a guitar guy. And one of the things I'm going to be giving away today to one of our live viewers is this beautiful book that we got when we were there. And it's kind of a pictorial display of the exhibit. So you will love to have this. This is really cool for any guitar lover. And it's still in the cellophane. So if you have it in mind for someone to leave it under the tree, you can win it today. I'll tell you how in a little bit. But our big giveaway for this month is actually a $750 gift certificate to Cornelis Hollander Jewelry in Scottsdale. And we have a special guest today who is calling in to tell us a little bit more about the beautiful jewelry collections that they have out at Cornelis Hollander. It's Walter Hollander. Walter, are you with me?
I'm with you, Serena.
All right, awesome. And I know, Walter, you weren't feeling very well today. You're at home, but thank you so much for calling in anyway. I really appreciate it. And it gives our viewers kind of an inside look at your jewelry store. One of the things I know about Cornelis Hollander Designs is just that they're very unique. It's a unique design aesthetic, very contemporary, a lot of I guess I would say a lot of silver, a lot of curves and sort of angles as well, but very fluid. So what do you say about when you try to describe Cornelis Hollander Designs?
Yeah, well, first off, I know I told you that I was sick, and I am, but I have these little things with me, my big dog. So I'm feeling a lot better right now.
They are adorable. What are their names?
Well, this is Kira. She's the mother of this one, which is Remy.
Oh my gosh. Remy looks
Yeah.
young. That's a puppy stage
Yeah,
right there.
She's 7 weeks old.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah, I had 6 of those little things running around here.
Holy cow. I thought I was bad. I have, gosh, how many do I have? 4 plus a cat. So, man, you got me beat.
Well, 5 of them went to friends of mine that I found on Facebook. You know? But,
I hear ya.
yeah, about my dad's jewelry, he's just an artist. Like, he's always been on the cutting edge of whatever he does. You know, he started the company out of a hot Arizonan garage, just entering different design competitions and winning first place, and just getting a
Wow.
lot of notoriety and selling jewelry to like Nordstrom's and Saks Fifth Avenue, and kind of building the company up like that, just on his own.
That
Um,
is fantastic.
yeah, and we have like a lot of very artistic customers. A lot of architects like our jewelry, um, and I think that what I try to do is just stay on the cutting edge of being artistic. And it seems like nowadays contemporary jewelry, modern jewelry isn't as popular as it used to be. And so I'm trying to like change some of the styles up and move closer toward what people are buying, which is very simple stuff, but do it in a more unique way. And that's sort of what I feel like my role is in the company, bringing that artistry that my dad taught me, to the masses, to the people that really want to buy some cool jewelry.
That is awesome. And I know that you have a legacy there of that just unique design aesthetic. And I can't wait to see what you keep coming up with. Do you have any new collections that are out in the store now?
As far as collections, I'm working on like a collection of engagement rings. My dad has some of the coolest engagement rings in the world, and I'm trying to take what's really popular nowadays, which is more of a classic look, and
Mm-hmm.
just do it in a unique way. And so I have that coming out next year, and I've just been making a lot of one-of-a-kind pieces. My dad, he passed away 11 months ago. And, he had taught me, I've been working for him for like 10 years, and he had taught me everything I needed to know. And I've just been making a lot of one-of-a-kind pieces, using really creative gemstones and making something cool that fits it. And I have a lot of that in the store right now. But as far as collections, I'm still kind of building up my my work, you could say.
Wow. So
But
when a bridal couple comes in, they have a lot of options, I think. They can either take something you've already designed, but you actually also do custom work as well, correct?
yeah, big time. I mean, pretty much every engagement ring that we make, like the couple comes in and they rarely just buy it exactly as we have it. We usually try to do a few things that make it custom and unique to them. And we specialize in that. And a lot of people, they come in with like older jewelry that was handed down to them, so they have some of the gold and some of the diamonds, and we repurpose that and make something new for them. And they find inspiration in the designs that we have. They usually pick out like 3 or 4 that they like, that they feel like fits their style, and we kind of mesh different elements to create something brand new for them. And it's really a fun process.
That
We
is really cool that you can do that, especially repurposing maybe family jewelry and that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
that's really neat. And I'm excited to give away this $750 gift certificate to your store. And you have beautiful, beautiful things in there. But I want people to know also that if they win this gift certificate, they will be able to walk out of your store with some jewelry because you do have affordable pieces in there. I have a couple of things that someone would be able to get for under 750. So do you have a specific line that is on the less expensive end, or how does that work?
Yeah, like a lot of the one-of-a-kind things that I was talking about earlier are all in that price range. We have quite a few things. I mean, they can walk out with multiple pieces of jewelry if they want to. My dad,
That's
he
exciting.
created something called, yeah, something called the Black Sheep Collection, which was like probably inspired by me because I was the black sheep of the family.
Oh, there you
Uh,
go.
it's all made with black diamonds and silver, and I don't know, it's kind of cool stuff.
I actually
We
have two
we have a
pieces
lot
from
of
that collection. That's what
Yeah,
I
we have a lot
have.
of stuff in that budget. Starting as low as like $200 and going up.
That is really awesome. Walter, thank you so much for your time today. I know you weren't feeling well, but I'm really glad we had a chance to talk with you and your two awesome dogs as well. There they are, the stars of the show. And like I said, I'm really excited to give away this gift certificate this month. I want people to go out there and see your store out in Old Town Scottsdale and check it out for themselves, because I think they will be pleasantly surprised by how unique the pieces are in there. And now is, of course, the perfect time to shop. And it's a big time, I'm sure, for engagements and all that kind of stuff. So have a wonderful day, Walter. We will be checking in with you soon.
All right.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Let's see. Oh, that's so sweet. Artie says he hopes Walter feels better soon. Thanks, Artie. Okay, I want to say hey to Michelle and Peter and Tamika. Aline, if I'm pronouncing that right. Peter, Michelle, Lorena, Lola, Jennifer, Alex. Guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Ask people what they would buy. Like
I'm getting in my ear.
Earrings, necklace, what piece, like what would they gravitate towards?
Okay, this is a suggestion I'm getting from Jeff. He's like, ask people what would they buy if they went into Cornelis Hollander's store. So
You have necklace pieces.
pipe up in the comments what it is that you would be looking for. Would it be a necklace or a bracelet? I'm not lying. They really do have beautiful pieces in there, so you should go check that out. All right. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share our page, all that kind of good stuff. If you're new, like I said, we'd love to hear where you're from so we can give you a shout out. I see some people chiming in from Gold Canyon, which is awesome. That's Aline. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay. So now what we're going to get to is some great things to do this weekend. I already told you what I'm giving away at the end of the show to a live viewer, just on the spot. That's the 2 tickets to Meteor Crater, 2 passes, and that book I showed you, all wrapped up, ready to gift if you want to gift it, on the electric guitar. So those are the 2 things at the end of the show. And here's what you need to comment. If you want to win the guitar book, Dan will know. Give us some guitar lingo, your best guitar lingo. Dan will be able to choose that one easily. And if you want to win the Meteor Crater passes, how about if you tell me, comment in what is your favorite planet other than Earth? I don't know. Okay, there's a good one. Try that. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to talk about? Okay, I want to get to I'm going to get to all the awesome things there are to do. But first, I'm going to let Dan. Oh, this is Meteor Crater. Isn't that awesome? That's a beautiful picture. So apparently a huge meteor crashed into the Earth. Hope that doesn't happen again in my lifetime. Okay. So before we get to the things to do this weekend and giving away the stuff, let's give Dan an opportunity to do a spotlight on a couple of our advertisers, as we like to do. So this week he's going to be talking about Red Rock Magic Trolley up in Sedona and Stellar Adventures right down here in the valley. So Dan, what do you have to tell us about our awesome advertisers today?
All right. Good morning, Serena. Hi, everybody. Keep commenting in. There's a lot of people on the show. Remember, if we get to the magic number of 50, Jeff is jumping in the pool, Serena.
Oh, no, it's you.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I tried to get out of it any way I can. But anyway, hi, everybody. I wanted to talk about Sedona Red Rock Magic Trolley. It's a great way to see a lot of Sedona. So if you're up there, It's a great way to get around. They offer daily tours, and they have entertaining and informative guides. They'll tell you the history of the area. They'll tell you some great stories. They'll point out all, and they'll answer any questions that you might have for them. Now, the trolley runs 7 days a week, but they do highly recommend reservations. A very popular way to get around. Most of their tours last 55 to 85 minutes, and they pick up at their uptown Sedona location or at many of the resorts around town along the route. So you can jump on in several different places. And then as you're up there, don't forget to read our article in our magazine on page 64, which talks about why the rocks are red up in Sedona, and maybe you can stump the tour guide. But a little hint, it might have something to do with iron, but you have to read it. Page 64, great article on that. Also on page 49, I want to talk about, and it's also on our ArizonaKey.com digital edition. If you don't have the physical magazine in hand, that's a way a lot of people like to read our magazine. But Stellar Adventures, they talk about letting the fun begin. They have adventures on land, adventures on a lake. They do stargazing at night with night vision goggles. You can get into an ATV, a UTV, a Hummer. They have 4x4 Jeep excursions, and even excursions where you can go shooting. Some pretty big, powerful guns you can try out. They do mountain biking and hiking, which we are right in the season. If you want to mountain bike or hike in Arizona right now, guys, this is the time to do it. But back in 1997, their founder of Stellar Adventures, he wanted to create an invigorating and informative off-road excursion in the Sonoran Desert. And they brag about having one call to handle it all. So they have multiple adventures, but they also do group outings, team building events, and they can cater any event too. So they can supply food for any event that might be out there. So recommend that to your boss to do some team building out there. And then they even offer mobile bartending service. Check it out on stellaradventures.com. And Serena, you ever notice how I always go to the bartender service or the type of margaritas?
Yes, I have
or whatever?
noticed that.
Maybe there's a problem there. I don't know.
No,
Stellar
but
Adventures,
both of those companies are really awesome. When we were up in Sedona, and I had somebody here who tuned in and said, they commented and said they've never been to Sedona after a lot of years here in Arizona. Oh, Doris lived here for 45 years and never been up to Sedona. You definitely want to take a trip up to Sedona, Doris, because it's beautiful and the rocks make it kind of otherworldly. It's kind of amazing how these rocks shift and change in the light. Absolutely beautiful. And Red Rock Magic Trolley will just take you around to all the major points of interest. So that's a great way to see Sedona. And then
remember,
of course,
they've got film festivals coming up there. The Northern Lights are coming up. So Sedona, next to the Grand Canyon. I mean, there's not many better places than Sedona in Arizona, guys. Get up there.
Agreed. And if you're looking for that adventure right here, Stellar is really, truly stellar. They are an awesome company, and there are so many different adventures to suit anyone. So absolutely. All right, Dan, I am going to start talking about other things that people can do if they want to plan their weekend. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to shoot out a lot of information, and if you want to learn more about anything that we talk about, just type info, INFO, in the comments, and Messenger will open up, ask you, you'll have to type info again or select info, and then we will give you all of the links to everything we talk about on the show. Just makes it nice and easy, goes right to your mobile phone. So if I say anything that sounds interesting, hopefully I do, at least one thing, then comment info, and then you can get all that info right to your phone. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to tell you about is a surprise party. It's actually called Surprise Party. It's in the city of surprise, of course. It's this Friday and Saturday, November 30th and December 1st. It's at Surprise Recreation Campus. They're going to have musical performances Friday, the Chadwicks. They're going to have a balloon glow on Friday. They're going to have skydivers, tree lighting, Santa's workshop, roaming entertainment, and fireworks. That's what's happening on the Friday event in the evening. And then Saturday during the day, they're going to have musical performances by Smashed. They're going to have a classic car show. They're going to have arts and crafts. They're going to have pony and camel rides, a petting zoo, all kinds of fun stuff. And guess what? It's free admission. All you have to do is bring a canned food item or a toy donation for their drive that they're doing. So Friday it's from 5 to 9 p.m. and then Saturday it's from 11 a.m. to 5. Go check out Surprise if you haven't been there. All right, then Friday through Sunday, so that's November 30th through December 2nd, and there's multiple performance times of this. They're doing holiday pops at the Phoenix Symphony. So that's right at Phoenix Symphony Hall, and they're going to have the Phoenix Symphony, of course, and the Phoenix Symphony Chorus, and they're going to be doing all of your seasonal favorites. So that should be a really good time, guaranteed, right? Okay, then Saturday, December 1st, they're doing the 64th annual Arizona Christmas Parade and Courthouse Lighting Ceremony up in Prescott. And Jeff and I are going to plan to try to be there because that's a big deal. And, oh, guess what? It's on our December cover. This is a sneak peek for you guys. You guys are special. This is our December issue. It hasn't even hit the stands, but the picture is on there on the front. And we're going to try and get up there and grab some video for your guys and just check it out and have fun. So that happens this weekend. And did you know that Prescott is actually Arizona's Christmas city officially? We have a Christmas city, guys. You got to go see it. They have a parade at 1 p.m. on the 1st, and then they have the courthouse lighting at 6 p.m. And then they do a bunch of other fun stuff like Frontier Christmas at Charlotte Hall Museum. So that should be a good one. We'll let you know how that goes. Hopefully we'll make it up there. But actually I heard it's planning, they're calling for snow. So as long as the weather is okay, we're going to check that out. Okay. Also Saturday, December 1st, they're doing a Santa fly-in at Arizona Commemorative Air Force Museum in Mesa. And Santa is flying in from the North Pole in some kind of aircraft. I'm not sure what kind of aircraft, but you know this is the real Santa because he's flying in, right? I mean, that's proof right there. Okay, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's just a 1 hour window there when he flies in. It's $15 for adults, $12 for seniors, and $5 for kids. And if the kiddos are under 5, it's free. So if they want to see Santa flying in, that's the place to be. All right. Also on Saturday, December 1st, the 32nd annual APS Electric Light Parade called Magic of the Holidays 2018. It's not going to be 2018, much longer, guys. Oh my gosh. But this is a long-running event, and 100,000 people usually go to this thing. So lots of spectators, a huge parade. It's on Central Avenue in Montebello, and it goes to 7th Street and Indian School. And all the entries are electric. They're lined with lights, and they have floats and marching bands and performance groups. So that's a great, fun family event. And that's Saturday the 1st, and it starts at 7 p.m. So that's one to check out. Also on the 1st, I mean, this is a busy weekend because we're in the holidays now. we're in a seasonal mode right now. So there's tons of stuff going on. On Saturday the 1st, there's also the 36th annual Boat Parade of Lights at London Bridge in Lake Havasu City. 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. right at London Bridge, and it's free. That looks like that's something to see as well. And nice atmosphere being out on the lake. Okay. Also, December 1st, this is a big one too, the 60th annual Tumblewood tree lighting. Only in Arizona, right guys? We light a tumblewood tree, of course, why not? This is in Chandler, downtown Chandler at A.J. Chandler Park. From 4:30 p.m. the festivities begin, and it goes all the way till 9 p.m. Santa will be there because he kind of gets around, you know. There'll be crafts, amusement rides, live entertainment, lots of fun holiday stuff. Again, on the 1st, Scottsdale becomes Scottsdazzle. So as part of Scottsdazzle, they do a bunch of different events out in Scottsdale. And on Saturday the 1st, they're doing the Feliz Navidad Fiesta. So that one's going to be in historic Old Town, Scottsdale, from noon to 4 p.m. And this is kind of a new event. It's free. They're going to have poinsettias and piñatas and tamale tasting, plus live entertainment, including mariachis. So that should be fun. And ballet folklorica. And an hourly piñata bash. So that sounds like candy to me. Fun for the kids. So check that one out. And then also on the 1st, I had to include this as I was looking through events to include, just because it just sounded so funny to me. There's a Kung Fu Fest. That's in Heritage Square in Phoenix, and it's featuring 11 local restaurants and food trucks with an Asian flair, right? So you're gonna get to enjoy a nice variety of Asian foods. They're gonna have cooking demos, entertainment, games, all that kind of stuff. It's from noon to 6 p.m. Kids 12 and under get in free, and then general admission tickets are $10. So, but that's only if you buy them ahead of time, because at the gate they're $15. So check out if you're gonna go. Plan ahead for the Kung Fu Fest. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, this is my last one, and so I hope Dan's getting ready, and I hope you guys have put your comments in, okay? Because remember, your favorite planet other than Earth and why for the meteor crater passes, and then for the electric guitar pictorial book, just some random guitar lingo that Dan's gonna like. I don't know. Okay, so my last thing to mention to you as a thing to do is Arizona up in Williams, Arizona. They have started their they're gonna start tomorrow, the 30th, November 30th, Wild Wonderland at Arizona. So that's when, after regular hours, they open the park back up again, the walk around portion. They have like thousands of synchronized lights wrapped around the whole place, and they do like this synchronized light show every half hour, and Mrs. Claus comes and does a story time. I think there's some reindeer. I mean, it's a fun time. Oh, I know that you can get s'mores and some other goodies. They have fire pit, all that kind of fun stuff. So that sounds like a really fun thing. Oh, and this is really important. We have a promo code you can use to get 35% off your tickets, because the tickets are normally $20 for anybody 4 and over, I believe. But you can get your tickets for $13 if you use the code, let me make sure I get this right, BZWILD18. Okay, that's the promo code to use if you're going to go to Wild Wonderland weekends, Friday, Saturdays, Sunday evenings, okay? All the way through December 30th. So check that one out. All right, Dan, what do you think? Are we ready for our on-the-spot giveaways? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Took its
Yeah,
planet
you're
status
right.
away. Yeah. A lot of other ones that people are talking about. Somebody said Earth. That's one of my favorites. But anyway, I'm actually gonna go because we had Walter on from Cornelis Hollander. I'm gonna pick for the meteor crater Jennifer Sager. She said Saturn because it has rings, and since our theme today was Cornelis Hollander, I went with the ring theme. So congratulations, Jennifer. Congratulations, and Walter. Thank you for being on our show. And for the guitar lingo, there were some cool ones there. But I'm going to pick Peter Haas because his daughter is learning to play tabs. And tabs is short for tablature. And hopefully this book will motivate her to keep going, and maybe she'll have a music career someday. So congratulations, Peter. Give that to your daughter.
Yay!
And playing. So good to see everybody on the call. Thanks for joining.
All right. Awesome, Dan. You know what? I think you are really good at the selecting. Now, there might be some people who are angry with you because they've been with the show for a while and they've never been chosen. But I liked your selections today. But if you are mad at Dan, here's how you can get back at him. Get 49 of your friends to watch the next show, and then he has to jump into my cold pool. So that's pretty awesome.
That's a good way to get back at me.
That would be a win-win-win, I think. All right. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Serena.
All right. And thanks, guys. Congratulations if you won something today. If you didn't, make sure you are entered into our monthly giveaway. That's the big one for $750 gift certificate to Cornelis Hollander. Perfect timing, if you ask me. So make sure you're entered into that. And if you don't know how to enter, you can check out our website, ArizonaKey.com. It's right there on our website. But if you type info in the comments to get all the links, that's one of the links you'll get as well, how to enter that giveaway. So that's pretty awesome. Don't forget, if you can, to either check out our magazine online at our website, or hey, pick one up when you're out and about picking up your family at the airport. Grab a magazine. Hey, thanks so much for spending some time with us today. We will be back next week at 11. Until then, have an awesome week, and we'll see you next time.